Howdy all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 22, part 12 of my Let's Play Transport Viper 2. In the previous episode, we restarted some of our freight trains to start transporting materials along, well, the routes that we built. And in this episode, we're going to basically start transporting the first loads of commodities from the new Rems Champagne factory, and basically bring them to wherever they need to go. However, we'll also have to get started on relaunching some of our other freight trains as well. For one, we gotta restart clothing production. We'll pick up the cotton down from the harbor at Le Havre and call this Freight Train H1, which will be cotton, and this one will be going to Aigle. We'll put a full load of any at 10 minutes. Put this on track 3. Have this cotton loaded up. Take it to Dijon for the light bulb factory. This will be Freight Train H2 Cotton Dijon. Full load, 10 minutes. Blue. Let's see. Okay. Let's get some trains to serve our new delivery routes. We'll get the 060 goods engine again. And put about some 5 plank. Actually, we'll just carry them in box vans. We'll put at 280 units. I'll put this on H1 and H2. Then we gotta get started on transporting clothing as well. First one, we'll start transporting clothes to Paris where it is needed. Full load, 10 minutes. Freight train I1 clothing Paris. And another one to Lily on track 7. Control C, Control V, change it to Lily, and change the 1 to a 2. Have a full. Change it to blue, and then we'll get some trains to pick up the loads of clothing. Let's see. Okay. 062 tanks, not singles, not early. There we go. We got a couple of box vans to carry this load. Got a brake van. By 2. Put them to work on the clothing trains. And restart the fish trains. freight train J1 fish to Aigle. Freight train J2 fish Le Havre. Hang on. Which platform is the one for Dijon on? Oh, that is not going to work. And the Le Havre will be on track 2. Alright. Let me see. What else? Calais West to Chaumont. Freight train J3 fish to Chaumont. Give it blue, full load 10 minutes. Now I gotta get started on a new truck service. Wagon convoy B1, because that is only carrying fish into town, which it will be this commodity here. Drop it off in town, change it to green. Get 10, put it onto this route. Put this on wagon convoy C. This one is carrying fish into town. Let's see, fish. Speaking of which, my stations will drop off everything. Well, the one stopping at Le Havre. Because I don't want any goods to be picked up by accident. Same for the train carrying building materials. Surprisingly, there's a lot of cotton actually wanting to board. And that's the train carrying cotton to Inventors. Alright, let's see. We'll do this. This will be Wagon Convoy D. This will be green. Build up. 10 minutes. You are only picking up clothing. This train, it's only gonna unload stuff. So it seems like the train from Le Havre is bringing in the cotton. What the? How come it's the early variant? Don't tell me I got variants of the other ones. Crumbs, I did. Guess I'll have to slowly replace them all. Let's see. Well, thankfully that one is good. Throw these. Throw these. So it's this one. And this one. Alright. Now, let's see. Since we're not going to carry a whole bunch of fish on us, we're just going to put it at 210 units. Okay. Freight train J1, fish to Almonds. Freight train fish 2 to Le Havre. Freight train J3 to Chaumont. Now, let's get started restarting the grain operations. Let's see. Freight train K1, grain. I'm just gonna copy and see that, just make things easier. Minutes. Paste that in. Change it to K2. Change it to blue. Renumerate K3. Be sure to unload, unload, and unload. Let's see. And then K4, which will be going on platform 4. Freight train K4, grain, fully load, just unload. Goods engine mid. Get about 140 units. Let's put them to work on K1, K2, K3, K4. And of course, we gotta also get the truck service set up in town as well to deliver the loads of fish into town. This will be wagon convoy E. And we'll only be picking up fish. Alright. Many of my old industries that I used to serve are now coming back up online. But the thing is, I'm still waiting for the availability to deliver stuff towards England, as I need to deliver steel here for the factory. Speaking of which, since it's going to be delivering a lot of commodities, might as well upgrade the port for shipping. First of all, these old platforms will have to go. There'll be a large cargo one. Let's see. There'll be this and this, this and this. The middle one will be used to drop off supplies of machinery that will be taken away by rail. While 1 and 2 will be used to pick up loads of, well, light bulbs and food and deliver it into dwarves. While this one will be used for carrying lumber and steel towards dwarves. I'll have to basically change some of these as well. I'll have to make a new cargo. This one will be carrying food. I'll just put it in platform 2, and this one on platform 4. 10 minutes. This will load up basically lumber. This will be channel cargo ship C. And this will be channel cargo ship D. This will be on platform 1. This will have a full load of steel. Perfect. I think that almost everything is ready to go. Now, there's a dairy farm not too far from here. Troyes needs cheese, while Troyes needs milk to produce cheese. However, I could also supply this meat packing plant near Chaumont with, well, livestock. Okay. I'll reserve this for carrying livestock, and this one for dairy products. So, let's put a 320 meter platform. And then place another one here along this road. I did not want to place that down. Place down these rails. And then connect them to the main line. Alright. Let's see. What destinations can I deliver this stuff to? Okay. I can deliver some meat here and meat here. Okay. That'll work pretty well. Oh. We're supposed to pick up glass only. Okay, I gotta make sure that it's only gonna unload. Oh, I know the reason why. Because since the light bulb factory up here needs coal to help produce light bulbs, that's why it's being loaded up there. Alright. We'll start expanding the line through the French countryside. .54 and curve it a bit, and then connect. Double slip switch here. Place down that signal, and then basically, since there's only 2 destinations for this, there's basically, well, only 1 destination. This will be a 2-track station for dropping off milk and supplying and picking up cheese. Let's see. Alright, it's high enough for one of my river boats to deliver its building materials as usual. Let's see. Ooh, I do not like that at all. So, let's see. Do that, and then 35. Not great, but it's a freight station branch, so it's not gonna basically affect our prestige as a fast system. Let's see. Do that, and that. Let's see. Alright. That should basically do it for now. Now let's get started on transporting some dairy products. This will be freight train L, and this will carry milk only. Actually, Shaman is just a road, is not too far via road. Maybe I could basically build a road link between here and here. Just basically for my trucks only. Wouldn't hurt. It's fortunate, though, that this era does not have automobiles. If that was the case, then I would not be interested in the idea, because they would use this road to basically bypass the use of my trains. But however, it makes the delivery of meat much faster. I'll also have to do the same with transporting, well, meat from here down to Sver. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It will curve off from the main road here. I want to basically follow the contours of the land, with no bridges or tunnels. Let's see. There we go. I'll place this one here. That's going to be in the way of my intercity buses. So I'm going to place that down there. And, of course, I'm going to basically have a long platform here. Alright, let's see. Hang on. There we go. Dang it. Let's see. Alright, that should do. At least Shalmont will have supplies brought to this factory. Plus, it's not too far from the main line as well. Sure, it's a bit of a steep grade, but, yet again, this is a good way to basically make a good amount of money. Because I'm now to 150 million francs. I just realized I forgot to get one particular mod needed for our new operation. So I'm going to cut this video right here, and I'll see you all in just a moment once we get that required piece of rolling stock for our livestock trains. And we're back. Basically, behind the scenes, I had to install a mod that I actually used in the previous mission, as we head to the train depot to get our new trains for our new services. Of course, we're going to use the good old reliable 060 goods engine. But we're also going to use some of these Great Western Railways / British Railways cattle wagons. We're going to be using these for the livestock trains. But however, let's see. Yes, these generic tank wagons will basically be used to carry milk. Carry a total about 350 units of 50 units of milk. Put it onto that train carrying milk. It's going to unload. And then it's going to be freight train M, which will be livestock. I don't think that's the same engine. Let's see. We'll get this. And get these large cattle wagons. We'll carry a total about 320 units of livestock. Put them onto the livestock train. Let's see. And we'll set up a new route. One to deliver meat to Verdun. This will be known as Wagon Convoy F1. And this will go to Verdun. And then this will be Wagon Convoy F2 to basically Auxerre. Full load, 10 minutes. However, the shortest route is basically on the same route as the one I used. So that costly extension was not what I even needed. Huh. However, other than that, we can at least get the tools that we need to start deliveries. These are meat. Hopefully that train of cattle is on its way right now on the main. And the game is starting to stutter again. Great. Even though I only have nearly 120 vehicles, I think it just basically can't do more than 100 vehicles at the same time on the map. Unless the game is run at ×2 speed. Speaking of which, I wonder if I could maybe repaint these wagons to something a little more appropriate. Maybe white for milk. And yeah, they're fine as they are. The cow farm is starting to produce milk. And this one is about to start producing livestock in a moment or so. Because this butchery requires cattle to produce meat. And with our services connecting to these towns that require meat, things should be okay. Speaking of which, I gotta get a service ready to take these loads of clothing down towards Nancy. Put them on track 4. Let's see, where is that red route going through? Ah, there we go. This will be, of course, freight train I3 clothing Nancy. Give it a blue coat. Full load any. 10 minutes. Let's see. Okay. Oh, right. It's because there's the town of Calais needs clothing as well. Forgot about that. This will be freight train. Let's see. Yeah, I-4 clothing and to Calais. This will only be picking up clothing. I'll have to purchase 2 new trains to pick up those loads. Let's see. Mid. Goods wagons. 2. Put them on I-3 and put them on I-4. Oh, I've forgotten to get some trucks for this convoy set. No wonder. Wagon Convoy D. Let's see. Freight train, building materials. It's only got to drop it off there, and it'll probably be picked up by another train. Which... I forgot to get vehicles on this one, too. And of course, I gotta get some for this one as well. Well, hopefully now our new services will start making a bit of a profit. Speaking of which, is the train even starting to be loaded up with cattle? I don't get it. How come it's not working? Do I have to seriously transport both milk and cattle? Well, if that's the case, then I'm basically setting up another platform for the livestock train and discontinuing service to that farm. Because I cannot basically just do one station of one commodity each. I was trying to do that because there's multiple farms in my area, and I could easily just take care of those commodities with one farm doing one particular job and one farm doing the other. But no, I have to basically do this instead. Alright, let's see. You will be picking up meat at Paris South. Which reminds me, if it's going towards... Since the line is going towards Paris, it's going to Paris, basically in this direction, I'll basically have to reroute the entirety of the line instead. I'm gonna delete these tracks. And then basically do this. Double slip switch it. And add a signal along this. Alright. Freight train. Okay. Managed line, Paris South to Chaumont Central. I could now start selling the station and selling off the track work. Thankfully, each time I delete the track, the train goes a little bit further, so it will at least clear the line. Alright. Let's see. As the farm started producing other things than milk. I don't get it. There's only one butchering shop, yet it's still not taking that route. I also gotta get started on transporting cheese as well. Alright. Full load, 10 minutes. This will be freight train N, and this one will be carrying cheeses. Well, actually, yeah, cheese. Speaking of which, has this train dropped off any... No, it has not dropped any champagne bottles. It's still waiting on glass. Speaking of which, where is that train of glass? Ah, there it is. 75 units. Basically, it will make 2 bottles for every 2 grapes and 1 unit of glass that's available in storage. Now I'll have to set up a new route. $10, green, and wagon convoy A2. Because this is basically carrying cheese. Let's see, where is cheese? Cheese. Ah, here we go. We'll unload it there, and then just assign 10 more wagons to the route. Speaking of which, where is B1? Oh, right, it's basically delivering in fish. But B2 will be used for bringing in machinery. Well, at least our wagon convoys are using the new road that leads to their destination. This one will have to unload. I'm going to make sure this one is loaded with glass. This unloads. Yeah. And of course this one is unloaded. I still have to deliver. There's only a few places left on the map that requires glass. However, we're not ready to transport red wine yet. Believe within time we will. Speaking of which, I gotta make sure that these wagon convoys are following these. I gotta make sure they're doing the right route. Same for this one. Oops, that's the wrong direction. Actually, it was the right direction. There we go. Much better. That way, it could bypass the traffic. Might as well get rid of this, because I don't think it's basically serving any purpose. There's a ton of construction materials waiting on freight train G1, which will take it to the hub. Let's see, what else? We already have a coastal train set up. Got our grains starting deliveries again. Got one delivering construction materials to the. We got clothing as well. Grain is basically being taken care of. So I could eventually start delivering food to there, as well as to here. Eventually, once I have the right. Oh, I do have the rights to build to this region. Who knew? I'll probably start expanding to that section probably in the next episode. But it will basically be a good start of transporting finely made French pastries. Well, French pastries and baked goods. But, well, clothing has started to finally arrive in Paris. Only 45 units, but it's still good nonetheless. There's still a lot of stuff waiting to be picked up. But I think with all these changes made, I think we'll call it an episode, guys. So, if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!